look, he's patting the snow.
We still have a little bit of snow on the ground. It's starting to melt. It's supposed to get a high of like, I don't know, 45 or 48 or something today, so it'll probably all be gone today.
Yay,
and we'll be back to our 70 weather next week.
So we better spend all the time we can get out.
Yeah, so I was like, y'all better go soak up the snow now because it'll be done by this afternoon. Yay, Everly!
I don't have my gloves.
Oh, go grab them.
Look at there, Daddy.
No, wait.
Look how big. And this is ice snow.
Mm-hmm.
Can I toss it up as well?
Sure.
Whoa!
Oh, there it goes.
Okay. Hey, Adam!
Come in, Everly. Hi, Mama. Careful.
Mama, it's snowing.
Come here, Everly.
That's a boomerang.
Everly.
Mommy, Sydney did a boomerang. Look.
Come here, Mama.
Keep going. It's ice. Oh, we got some more ice. You can do it.
Come here, Everly.
She's doing push-ups in the snow?
Come here, Mama. She doesn't know how to get back up. Help her up, Mama. Please.
Oh, that was hard. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let go of her.
So yeah, see if she'll walk.
Yay!
Yay!
Daddy says walking in the snow. It's okay, come on.
You're bringing Lola out?
Whoa!
Yay, Everly. Don't let her go, baby. She's been wanting to come outside so bad. She touching it? No, don't let her go. She's like, no, I'm done. She's been wanting to come out so bad. Hi, Mama, you're doing so good. Go to where there's actually snow. Yeah, you can play in the grass anytime. Go to the snow. Someone give you snow. Huh? Hi, Mama. UPS?
Yeah, USPS.
Oh. You're not scared?
I'm not quite sure. No, Maddie, you're not. I moved aside.
It's a lot scarier up there, huh?
Yeah. I'll be back.
Maddie, go push Everly for Mommy, please. She stopped.
I'm gonna do it.
Come on.
Go, go, go.
Oh. Oh my gosh. You missed it. You didn't see her.
Show Daddy.
Oh my gosh.
You got an
Hold on tight, Maddie. Don't let go.
Are you ready, Daddy? Yes! Daddy, Daddy,
Oh, that's probably a bad idea. Yay! You're still playing with that snow.
Do it again.
Woo!
Keep it over here, Maddie. On this here.
You want to slide?
Oh my gosh.
Emmy, will you slide with her, Mama?
Yes, ma'am.
Please?
I'll catch him.
Okay. Let's see. You want to slide with Emmy? Come on, baby. See the snow. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Are you scared, Papa? You're gonna be okay.
Hold her very tight. And stop yourself kind of on the way down. Okay? She's never been down a slide before.
Yes, he has.
Not like
No,
this.
no. Hold it.
Okay. Ready? Set, go.
Ready, you're gonna have to
Go slow.
catch him. want to walk. Let's continue walking. I think she wants to swing.
She's never walked around the backyard.
Hmm.
Oh, good girl.
Careful.
No, you can do it here. Let's see how big it up.
You see, you can't really walk.
Yeah.
I don't know
Just
why.
top heavy.
Oh, you want to go back? Okay. Try to walk back by yourself.
What do you see, Everly? What do you see, Mama? It's muddy over here. Let's go back over there. Baby. Hey guys, good afternoon. I don't know if I actually showed my face this morning. I know I was vlogging the girls playing in the snow, which is essentially gone. Our pool's still kind of frozen over, but it's supposed to get up to 45 today, and it's sunny, clear blue skies. So our weather's gone, thank goodness. Pretty much everybody in Texas has their power, their water. Well, water's probably iffy, but has their power back, and it's just been a crazy week. Thank you guys. Again, I know I've said this over the last few days, but I have received so many messages, an overwhelming amount. And for me, whenever I get hundreds of messages, it's overwhelming because I usually don't get that many messages or that many comments or whatever on things. So thank you guys for checking on us. We are good. We didn't lose power. Our water's been fine. We didn't burst any pipes. Thank God, because I can't even imagine the people going through having to renovate their homes now or losing their homes. I saw somebody, a grandma and 3 grandchildren died in a house fire because they lost their heat and they were trying to heat up the house with the fireplace. Like, I just can't even, I just can't even imagine. Like, the devastation across Texas has been crazy, and I feel like once everybody got over that initial, like, oh, stop being babies, they understood the exorbitant amount of fear and just true terror that has been running through everybody. And so we're very blessed and lucky to have made it through this whole week completely unscathed and with nothing but fun memories to look back on. So before I get choked up, a little late for that, but we are going to venture out. We have to pick up prescriptions today. We have a couple prescriptions that we have to pick up. Amazon finally was able to deliver. I have a number of packages. I ordered the Girl Scout Blessing box stuff from them last week, and it never shipped, and it didn't ship all week. So we finally got the first of many boxes to come, which is cool. So we got that. Yeah, we just need to get back to real life. I work tomorrow. Andres goes back on Sunday, so we just have to pick up the pieces and get back together. So we're pretty low on a lot of food, really. We're having sandwiches. They've finished up. Okay, so we're done with lunch meat. Okay. Oh, it's okay, Mama. You use it. It's fine. So we're done with that. We're having, is it veggie burgers? And Andres had some Anaheim peppers. Is that what those were? Left. That's all we had left as far as vegetables. So we're finishing up those. That's what we're having for lunch. And then we pulled out some ribs from the freezer, and they're in the crock pot. We're going to have some sort of rib dish tonight. So I don't know that we'll make it to the store or anything. Here, Mama, I'll help you. To the store or anything tonight, because I don't know what the stores are gonna look like, but we may run in. I really would like to see if they have a few things to get us through the week. We'll see. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. I need to get back to drinking water, being in a regular routine. My lips have been so dry and chapped all week that it would be nice just to be able to get back to everyday life. Okay, so we're out and about running a few errands, and just as we predicted, it's really not even that cold outside. To be honest, it's a little chilly, but it's really not that cold. If you're like running around doing errands and stuff, you warm up pretty quick. Look, they still have snow on their car. How did that happen? There's still some snow. You can see a little bit here and there that's been like in the shade and stuff, but for the most part the streets are completely back to normal, which is so crazy that it was just like so devastating just a few days ago, and now everything's peachy. So, oh, careful baby, a lot of puddles. We're out running errands, like I said. The bank, complete, I mean, just like horrific line wrapped around the corner, crazy. So ended up doing mobile deposit and went to the ATM to get the cash that we needed. Worked out fine. Post office, completely a madhouse. I have packages waiting in my P.O. box that, because I have a small P.O. box, they make me pick up, like go to pick up, show my ID and stuff, and line again wrapped around the corner. So we have a few more errands to run. The girls are bored. We forgot electronics and all we have is just movies and stuff. So we're gonna get a little Sonic drink, just a little treat. Y'all want a little slush or something?
Yes, please. Thank you.
You're welcome. So yeah, I don't know, maybe happy hour. I have a couple of gift cards, so I was like, let's just get him a little treat because we have a few more errands to run that are it's probably gonna take a little while. So especially because, oh, you want something too? Especially because everywhere we're going is like lines backed around the corner. It's kind of strange because it feels like we haven't been anywhere. We've been locked up the whole week. That COVID should not be here, but it's not true. COVID's still here and popping, and we still have to wear masks and everything everywhere. So this particular Sonic does not have internet, so their boards weren't working, so we're in the drive-thru. They're only taking cash, which luckily we just went to get cash from the ATM, because if not, we would not be getting drinks because I normally don't carry cash. And we got lucky, it's half price drinks, so that's pretty cool.
For only 2 more minutes. 1 more minute. Thank you, Mommy and Daddy.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Probably not gonna notice it.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a snack.
So I thought he said 98.
So
But it was 92.
You're clapping, Mommy.
You're clapping? It's not for you, Shaba, but maybe you can have a sip.
Got one on the side. Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy, thank you.
Here, Mama. I'll give it to you.
Is this a lemon one?
That one's lemon.
Cherry.
Cherry.
Is that a yes rush?
Oh, yes. This is any indication how it's going. Let's see. Okay, we're looking good so far. I'm not sure what everyone else was getting, unless they've done a really great job on restocking. We look like we have nearly a full HEB here. So I'm gonna throw a bunch of stuff in my cart, and we're gonna have a real quick little grocery haul to get us through the next week. With restocking everything, or has it been stocked?
It's been like, have they been filling it? Yeah, it's been going really fast.
Over and over and over
Yeah.
again. I'm like, this doesn't look, I was expecting a lot worse. It looks good.
Really?
Yeah, you guys are doing great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Slim pickings on the bananas, so guess I'll just get organic. I'm looking for any kind of potatoes. I don't see potatoes though. I'm sorry. Oh. Excuse me. Yeah, we are out of potatoes. Got the goods. full on the meat, but the frozen stuff is completely picked over. Not everything, but a lot of stuff. But all the fresh looks pretty well stocked. There are limits. 5 total items, which is great that they actually did that, because if not, people would be hoarding it. Lunchables and stuff too, totally gone. You can see there's a lot of people here. Bread is pretty picked over. Limit 2. We have bread in the freezer, so I'm grateful for that. Enchiladas. I had to come this way just for reference, but yeah. No paper towels, no toilet paper. What the heck? Pasta sauce. Pasta. Canned goods, rice and beans, completely cleared. Oh, I'm sorry. We have some options left. Lunch meat, hot dogs. We do have some freezer stuff over here. Meatballs, chicken breast, cereal. It's gone. Oh my gosh, you guys. Excuse me. I feel like this is just as bad as when the pandemic hit. I mean, you can still find some stuff, but dang. Water. Gone. And this is with them stocking all day, you guys. I've talked to a few of the workers and they literally have been stocking all day. Chips. Gone. Oh my goodness. Plenty of yogurt, which is great. Waffles and stuff are kind of picked over. There's some like meals, but nothing crazy left. Completely out of eggs, completely out of milk. There's some frozen fruit. Should probably pick up some lean cuisines for Andres for work. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is crazy. All the fast stuff everyone's picked over. I'm waiting because I honestly don't know where Andres when I text him. And normally he's just like waiting in a parking, but I don't see him, so I don't know. Hopefully he didn't take off too far, but it ended up being $120. I was in and out super fast. And actually I was trying, the poor guy in front of me, they have a limit on meat, and he had like a few packages over, but it was just like big packages, like a big thing of meat. And the guy wouldn't let him check out, and I was like, I'll get it for you. I just got done filming a quick little haul that'll be up on my other channel. Very basic, very simple. It was like literally what I could find and what would get us through this next week, knowing the stuff that we have on hand already. And yeah, so that's it. It is what it is. It ended up being about $150, and my battery died somewhere in there, so I don't even know where I ended up, but we're about to have dinner. It pays to have a little bit of a stockpile. This was all in the freezer. I have some cinnamon raisin bagels, Carb Sense tortillas, and some Bake Shop thin rounds. Bread of all kinds freezes so nicely, and the stores were completely out of this stuff, so I have some for us. Okay, I am about to tuck myself into bed. What am I sitting on? Oh my gosh. A lint roller. Lord. Don't ask me what the lint roller is doing on the chair. I really don't know. Most of the time it just holds the pillows and nothing else. So there you have it. But yeah, I'm headed to bed because I work super early tomorrow. I'm assuming we'll wake up. It's supposed to be cold this weekend. I thought earlier in the week, in fact, when I was editing the vlog, I think I mentioned like this weekend was supposed to be high of 70s or something. It's not. It's gonna be pretty cold, but it's not supposed to rain. I think the sun is supposed to be shining for the entire next week. We'll see, because who knows really with the weather. So I work super early tomorrow. well, I mean, it's like a normal work, but for me, it's been early because the whole week we haven't had to do anything. All my clinics are pretty early as well. When I was in my OB-GYN clinic, I didn't have to be there until 9, which was awesome, but it shortened my day a lot. And we got out at 5:30 and we took an hour lunch. That's my kind of work day. But again, it shortened my day a lot. So I have this semester, I have to take 180 clinical hours. I'm doing 90 family and 90 pediatrics. So right now for the next, I think it's like 6 weeks, 5.5 or 6 weeks, something like that. I'm doing 2 weeks a day. I mean, 2 days, 2 days a week, anywhere between 9 and 10 hour days. I'm hoping it's 10, because if it's 10-hour days, then I actually only have to do 5 weeks, like 4.5 weeks. I think that's what I'm scheduled for right now. I think I'm scheduled for 5 weeks, 2 days a week, but that last week I only have 1 day. I think I'm scheduled for 9 days. So essentially, again, 4.5 weeks worth of my first clinical rotation, which again is in a family practice. So technically I could see any age group, but with my preceptor, the majority of what she sees are adults on up to geriatric patients. So, and she does not do a lot of women's health. So it's going to be strictly family. For the program that I'm in, sorry, I feel like my day, I don't know what's going on with me today. I feel a little brain fogged, and it's making, I feel like my thoughts come out a little slowly, a little slower than I normally would think. I don't know. So bear with me. But for my program, I have to have 90 women's health, 90 pediatrics, 90 geriatrics, and 270 hours, that is, of family. And then I think I have like 180 just whatever hours you want to get. So I already did my women's health, and I got a few family and a few geriatrics during that time. I think I got like 1 or 2 PD as well, because it's based on your age. So, and my additional women's health I knew I wanted because I want to be in women's health. So I don't know how that's going to end up working, but anyway, I did that. So this semester I knew I had to get my pediatrics in, and then I'm hoping to get in my family rotation, because next semester, which is technically the summertime for me, it's May through August. So next semester, for my final semester, I'll have nothing but family, so that I can try and get whatever else I need, because I need 90 geriatric, which is 65 and over age-wise. So if I see any patients this semester that are 65 and over, it counts towards my geriatric 90 hours minimum that I have to have. So that's kind of what I'm hoping, because I'm not doing an actual geriatric rotation like at a nursing home or anything like that. I'm just doing family practice. So I'm hoping to get enough geriatric patients during these hours, because my last semester is double. I have to do 360 hours for the semester instead of 180. So this semester will be very similar to last semester, I'm hoping, at least. The biggest difference was I wasn't working, and I probably, to be honest, won't work a whole lot at H&R Block, maybe once every couple of weeks, because maybe twice, because I'm already relying on my family to help with the girls, because Andres is working. Last semester he was on medical leave the entire time, and he was totally fine here with the girls, with the exception of a few weeks when he had surgery, but he was totally fine with the girls here. And this semester he's back working full-time, so I'm relying on help from my family, and because of that I don't want to rely on help to work at H&R Block as well. So anyway, I'm just trying to go with the flow. We'll see how it goes. I'm kind of nervous. I feel really nervous. Like, I know women's health is like very familiar to me. I feel like I have a piece of skin hanging on my lip. Family is totally different. Family is like so broad. You can see so many different patients for so many different things. It's kind of crazy. And then pediatrics, I'm taking like a 4-week rotation in April. So I have a little ways for that, but pediatrics as well. Like, I know what my kids have been through, but I panic with my own kids. So I don't know. I'm pretty nervous. I'm pretty nervous. I'm like starting to question whether I'm gonna be cut out for this or not, which is awful because I'm like so far deep. I just feel like it's jitters because I graduate in 6 months and it just feels like not real. I don't know. So anyway, this was all back to how early I have to wake up tomorrow. So I haven't had to wake up like with an alarm at 6:15 in a long time in a while. Normally I'd be used to this because of school, taking the girls and stuff like that, but I haven't had to do that in almost a year. So I'm like, dang, I have to wake up. I have to be to work at 8. So I have to leave my house at like 7:20. And I need like an hour in the morning to get ready, pack lunches, and I'm gonna bring lunch and stuff for my mom. And so yeah, 6 something it is. And it's already midnight. I guess I better get to bed because tomorrow's gonna be a long day. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I know it's kind of crazy. I'm really hoping that the stores are able to restock. It took, I mean, they were just getting back, I feel like in the last 3 to 4 months, just getting back to having everything in stock except Lysol. Everything was in stock every time you went to the store. And now I feel like we're back to the beginning of the pandemic, all during the summertime. I feel like it just was, I'm kind of like, dang, I know. And I feel so bad. Oh, I didn't even finish telling you guys about the guy at the store. So the guy would not, I don't even know where I left off. The guy in front of me had meat, but he had a bunch of bigger pieces of meat. Like he was under the impression, or from what I could gather, that you could get like one in every category. And so he got the biggest thing in each category of meat. And I guess whatever he got, I feel like something's hanging off. Whatever he got, the guy was like, no, you can only have 5 things. And instead of buying like a big thing of skirt steak, he had like 2 or 3 little ones. He's like, I have a big family. Like I can't just buy one little thing of meat. And he's like, I can't sell it to you. And I was like, I can buy it for you. And he was like, no. I'm like, no, really? Like, it's okay. I didn't get any meat. I got 1 thing of shrimp. I was like, I can get your meat for you. Because I remember when we were panicking about Everly's formula and her bottled water and the baby water that we used for her formula, we were literally going from store to store, and there were limits. People were hoarding water and stuff, and because they were all sold out of regular bottled water, they were hoarding the baby water and the baby formula. We were panicking. I remember Andres went to HEB and he came out and said that the lady in front of him, he was trying to buy 4 gallons, which if you have a baby on formula, you know, doesn't even last that long. He was trying to buy 4 gallons and there was a 2-gallon limit. He didn't know that. So when he was checking out, they were like, we can't let you buy the other 2 gallons. And he's like, these 2 gallons are not going to last me very long. Probably by the time I come back in, y'all are not going to have any water. And she's like, I'm sorry. And so the lady behind us, or behind him, ended up buying the water for us. She was like, no baby should go without water. And again, 4 gallons is not even that much, you know. We buy usually like 10, well, we were buying like a 3-pack. They came in a 3-pack. We were buying 3 of those, so like 9 gallons at a time. And I don't even remember how long it would last us, but still. So I told him, I was like, I'll get them for you because I know what it's like to be worried about, you know, feeding your kids or whatever. Even though I personally think that I will never be without a stockpile again, because look at, I mean, who would have thought, really, who would have thought we would have needed a stockpile of food in 2 or 3 emergencies in less than a year? Who really would have thought that? Not I. So he was like, are you sure? I said, yes. Yeah, like, I'm happy to. So the guy, the cashier was like, oh, no. The guy was like, she's gonna get the meat for me. And he was like, oh, no. Y'all are from the same household. It's the same thing. I can't do that. And the guy was like, no, I don't even know her. I'm like, I don't know him. And she's like, the cashier was like, no, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm like, I said, I don't want you to get in trouble, but I promise, like, we don't know each other. And he's like, well, if I see your ID, I'll sell it to you. I'm like, okay. So he looks at our IDs and sees, I don't know what he was looking at, our last names or the address probably. And he was like, okay, I'll sell it to you. And I was like, okay. So my intent was just to pay for it and let him take it home. I don't know what kind of situation he was in. He may have had the money for it and it was like perfectly fine. He may not have struggled. I don't know. You know, you never know what people's struggles are and what they need and what they don't need and whatever. And so I was just gonna pay for it. So the cashier starts ringing everything up. And you know, I had my groceries there too. And then the guy was like, oh no, it was just the meat. You were just gonna ring up the meat and I was gonna pay for it. And he was like, oh, and he had already rung up some of my dinners, my frozen dinners, probably like 5 of them. Well, they're $3 each. So that's like $15. And I was like, oh, don't worry about it. He's like, no. He's like, I don't mind like using you to get the meat, but you don't have to pay for it. I was like, it's fine. And the cashier was like, oh, it's okay, I'll start taking stuff off. The guy in front of me was like, no, don't worry about it. He's like, I'm gonna pay for her groceries and I'm gonna pay for this meat. And the cashier was like, are you sure? And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna pay for the groceries that had been scanned already, which was some of the frozen meals and the meat. And so he did. And I was just like, wow, like you never, it like kind of chokes me up thinking about it. You never know. It honestly made my day. It's not even about like the money that was spent. I was trying to do something nice and like pass on a little bit of a blessing to somebody else, because we were so lucky is truly the word, and blessed to not be without power, not be without water. And I don't even know why I'm crying, or you know, getting choked up, but it's true. I mean, it's just like so devastating for so many people of all facets of life, and we just were really blessed and lucky. That's just truly all it was, because no one in my family lost power, nobody lost water. Pipe broke in my brother's house, but nothing so damaging that it couldn't just be fixed right there. And I just think like, why us? Like, why were we lucky and why were so many people not? And so anyway, I've been trying like to, you know, reach out to people and offer help, offer our house and offer all this stuff. And I just feel like sometimes just the idea of like offering is enough for people. And anyway, I was just kind of taken back, because I was like, I was trying to do something nice for him and he ended up paying for 5 of our frozen meals. And like for him, I don't think it just wasn't even thought twice about, and it just ended up being like, I don't know, it just made me really happy to know like you can get something back even when you're trying to give. And like he was so grateful for me to take that meat, because it was huge. Like he had the 20-pound like huge tube of beef, and he was like, he's like, I wasn't sure how I was going to, you know, get this to my kids. And so it just made me really grateful to be able to be there for the stranger, but then he was also there for me and didn't even realize it, you know. So I don't know, the whole point of this story is just to like spread kindness, like just especially during times when you really don't know what people are going through. It's better to spread kindness. I don't know why I felt the need to share that, but it really touched me today, you know. Like it just was like a little, I don't know, a little wink back at me for what? I don't even know. We didn't deserve to, you know, keep our power and keep our lights on, keep our water on any more than the person next to us. And it makes me super grateful. So anyway, that's my story for the day. That's what happened at the grocery store. It's kind of like when you're in the Starbucks line and you pay it forward, and then even if you end up paying for the person behind you's drink that was more expensive than your drink to begin with, kind of same idea. Like he could have very easily just been like, no, it's okay, left the store, come back in, because you know many people do that, come back in, buy the meat that he wanted to buy and left, and not spent that extra $15. But he did, and he didn't have to. And it really, I don't know, it kind of made my day. And Andres thought that was super cool too. He was like, well, even Maddie, you know. And it just shows me like that the girls watch everything that we do. And so I'm just gonna try and have like a more grateful, happy heart, because she came up like when we were putting the groceries in the car. She was like, Mommy, that, after I told Andres the story, she was like, that was so nice of you. And I was like, Mama, that's why you always have to be good. Like, you have to give to others when, even if you don't always have it to give, like, you give to others when they may or may not need it. And she's like, you're right. And that just shows me, you know, like, they really pay attention. Anyway, I don't even know what the heck I'm talking about. I'm just getting myself choked up. And it's still midnight. I need to go to bed. So I'm going to call it a vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you tomorrow.